Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Never Age TV, guys. Today we are discussing single motherhood, and a son has asked her mother why he doesn't have a dad. And guys, it was such a scene because the child is only 10. The child is only 10, a boy, and is facing the mother and wanting to know, Mom, why don't I have a dad? My friends have dads. When we go to church school, my friends talk of their dads. When we go to school, my friends talk of their dads. How come I don't have a dad? Mom, where is my dad? Guys, I'm laughing and the mother was crying. The mother was crying because this child is 10. This child is now big enough. You try to twist him, and it's like all these years when this child was younger, has been younger, the child has still been asking the same question. But in a softer way, you would answer him and he would shut up. He would leave it at that because you'll tell him, okay, don't worry, Baba. Your dad went on a safari and he'll be coming back. But now there comes a time when this child says he's not going to take it anymore. He now wants to find out from you why he doesn't have a dad. And this time the mother came crying because the child confronted the mother. I want to know, Mom, where is my dad? And my friend Joel has got a dad. My other friend they have dads. I'm the only one in our class who doesn't have a dad. And teacher said that the meeting that is coming next, that you moms should not go. It is our dads who should go. And Mom, I don't want you to come. Me, I want you to tell me who my dad is, because that meeting will be for men and us children. So don't come for my meeting. I want to know my dad. And the mother is like, I'll still come for your meeting because I'm the one who is the mom and the dad. And the child could not buy any of that. Why are you a mom and a dad at the same time? He could not buy any of that. And the mother was like, she was used to answering the son and like, don't worry, Baba. Am I not a good mom? Don't you like me? And the child would shyly say, I like you, Mom. Then why are you asking for your dad? What haven't I given you? See, I give you everything. So then you should be comfortable and thankful. Yeah, stop asking me about a dad. Leave it at that. I'll tell you sometime. And this lady was saying she was hoping that the child may come to an age that he would understand, and then the mother would lay the whole story on the table and tell him how the dad abandoned her when she was pregnant. But this child, being very young, could not understand such things. So the mother has always been waiting for an opportune time when she would explain to the child, when he's about 15 years, your dad abandoned us. Abandoned me when I was pregnant with you. But now this child is 10, cannot wait any longer, because in school there's peer pressure and I need to know who my dad is. In fact, if you told me, Mom, who my dad is, I'll go and tell him there's a school meeting that he's required to attend, and I need to know my dad today. So the mother had to sneak out to cry, guys, not knowing what to tell this child, because the child was so aggressive. And the child is like, had it all. I've had it all. I cannot keep seeing, when fathers come to school, I only see you, Mom. This time I need to know who my dad is. So I can confront him and ask him why he doesn't come for my school meetings. Why he doesn't come to our house. Even last Christmas, we went to Mombasa with you, only me and you. And the other children were going with their dads. I want to know why, Mom, you are alone. Where is my dad? This lady cried, guys, not knowing what to tell this child. And put yourself in her shoes and tell me, if it were you, this man abandoned you when you were pregnant and has never come back to you. Abandoned you completely and went. You tried to reach him, he refused. In fact, when this lady gave birth, she sent the photos of the baby to the father, and the father showed no interest. In fact, the father got married to another woman. He has another family. He has a family, not another family. He has a family. And in fact, he thinks of you as a threat to his family. If you ever tried to contact him concerning the child, he thinks you are a threat. And he doesn't want anything to do with you. So, what are we as ladies supposed to tell our children when they come asking us who their dads are? What are we supposed to tell them? Guys, advice. What are we supposed to tell them? You cannot go telling. There are some mothers that I know that have told their children that their fathers died. Do you want to lie to your child that your father died? Surely. Do you know that this child will one time tell you, show me his grave? Because children of these days are very, very aggressive. If you try to lie to him, he'll want to know where he's buried and from what family he came. So, rule out that one of saying that he's dead. Tell this child, okay, your dad is not part of us because he refused to marry me. The child will ask you, why, mommy, why did he refuse to marry you? I want to ask him why he's not marrying you. So I want his contacts. I want to ask him why he's not marrying you. What you did to him. Okay, that one is you kept aside. You try to tell this child that your dad has got another family. And you know what this child will tell you? Okay, mom, if my dad has got another family, I want to know my brothers and sisters, step brothers and step sisters. I want to know them. I want to know where they are and where they live. Can I have their contacts? And maybe this man doesn't want anything to do with you people. Doesn't want anything of that sort. So you rule out that one. So you step in as a mother and a father, and you give this child whatever he needs, and you provide. And most of the times provision is not even the issue, because most mothers have struggled to provide, and provision is not an issue here. The problem is this child is lonely in a way, very lonely, very, very lonely, and wants identity. Now, the saddest thing is if this child is a boy, there comes a time when he wants to circumcise. When he gets to the age of circumcision, usually these children are supposed to be permitted to go for circumcision by their fathers. You don't just wake up one day and you give your child for circumcision without consulting the father. You have to consult the father, and the father has to give blessings. Whether he's married or not, he has to give blessings. But fathers of today, do they even care that the child they sired out of wedlock, do they care whether they are getting circumcised or not? They are not there for them. And I think this child of whose case we are discussing today has gotten to an age where he also needs to be circumcised, or very soon he will need to be circumcised. What is this mother going to tell the boy? Because I can tell you the mother really cried, trying to seek advice from us what she should do concerning this case. And we were like, tell him on the face that the father is not there. Tell him that the father abandoned you. And the mother's pain could be seen on her face. That I'm going to tell my child that his father abandoned us. This child is also going to suffer a lot of pain, because the child is going to ask himself, but why, mom? Why did the father abandon us? What did we do to him? And you'll be meant to explain to this child what you did to the father that he rejected you. Guys, there are situations that come in life where you are put between a rock and a hard place. And this is one of the situations, guys. You are put between a rock and a hard place. And guys, let me tell you, it is not easy. And most of the times, this child is the only one. You went through trauma when the father rejected you when pregnant, such that you took care, you took extra precautions in life and decided not to get another child, because you don't want to continue getting children from different fathers, and you also don't want to continue having the baggage of bringing up children alone. So one lesson taught you too much, and you chose to just remain with this child. So here the child again comes to your case. Mom, why don't I have a brother? Mom, why don't I have a sister? My neighbors, my friends at school, they have sisters and brothers. Why don't I have a sister, mom? I want a sister, mom. I want a brother. Guys, even we are having problems, I'm telling you. We are having problems. All these cases lie onto us squarely. And you don't know how to answer them. You don't know what to tell this child, especially if the child is adult. Can you also imagine how lonely this child gets? How lonely. Me, when I was growing up, I had six siblings. We were 6 siblings. And I can imagine how warm it used to be that in that kitchen in the evening when we are waiting for our meal to cook. And we are all there looking at our mom making ugali for us. We are all there eating together. We are there now dividing work. It's you to do the dishes, and I'll do the sweeping, and another one you'll do the ironing. Guys, this child is all alone. And with single children, you know, you do everything. We will pamper them. There's the house help when you're at work, and this child is pampered. But do you know this child gets very, very, very lonely at times? The child gets very, very lonely because they are all alone. Everybody wants somebody. Everybody needs somebody. So they get so lonely. That's why they come asking questions to us, who their fathers are, why they don't have sisters and brothers. Guys, things are bad. Things are very, very bad. Things are very difficult. Guys, this is a channel where we discuss issues of life. What is your take on this issue? This channel discusses issues of life, and this is one of them. What is your take on this particular issue? Guys, like and subscribe to this channel. This is Never Age TV, guys. Subscribe. We agreed we are going to subscribe to this channel so that it may grow. And guys, are you going to the next video without subscribing? No, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.